Go. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the rebuild series on this 2020 Dodge Charger Scat Pack. Hope you guys are doing well. And it's a Monday upload, of course. I was supposed to do a Sunday upload, but I was taking a break off from basically all the stuff I'm been having doing work and also school work as well. So right now it's just pretty much a late upload here on the Monday. So just really want to give you guys some quick updates that what we did last week and this week as well, or the start of this week on Monday, and show some things and on some progress we're doing. Also, the final touches because probably this week is the final week that we get this car ready to go and get the car back on the road, of course. So other things as well. This is a photos I'm gonna show you guys. I'm not gonna go that deep dive, or probably maybe, but I'm gonna show you guys some things that we did. So, last video, I showed you guys that we've been doing a lot of cutting, throughout the whole part of it, and also showing some previews, and also updates on some things that we did too. But also, if you see the whole tub, all this back wall and the quarter panel, everything behind the rear end of this charger have been cut. Also, some things as well as these type of you could say little pillars if you want to say. I forgot the name, but I'm gonna call these the pillars. These two pillars, the right and the left. These guys have been hit as well, and they're really strong metal. And we had to try the chance to, use the torch and weld a piece of metal, and use the frame machine to pull it, as well as the torch with the heat absorbing it, so we could bend it. But it was too strong, so we actually did have to cut these two, the right and left as well, because mostly the rear end of the other vehicle, it was a police interceptor. It actually was pretty good. So we mostly say, why not? Let's just put that rear end and just weld it back here too. So here's another picture as well. It's showing the right side as well. Also, this housing, or this little socket that goes for the tail lamp, this has to be cut as well. That's what we did. In the other pictures I'm going to show you. Another picture of another angle of it as well. This is the Y. It's really hard to take out. This one is really strong metal, but we eventually cut it out. Next one is this is what the color example I was talking about a couple of seconds ago. Basically weld the pieces, one on these pillars, one on the bottom and one on the top. We bolted on with some sockets, I think 13 to 14 millimeter sockets, and with nuts, of course. And also this one as well, we use a bended pipe, and then welded near the socket to get the pulls on this one because it had some dents around the outside quarter panel up here as well. So we did that as well. And also this is the rear end of the established one that we're using. As well, this whole back wall, all this stuff was put into place, and we'll show you in the other photos. But here's some stuff that actually works. This absorber bar works. This little bumper bracket as well, like clips in the bumper. This works as well. Some things as well, of course, is the wiring harness is so different because this is a police cruiser, and this one and the other one is a Dodge Charger Scat Pack. So it's different things as well as the sensors. We thought will work, but unfortunately they're really different as well, so they will not work as well. And also apparently they were aftermarket too. But we go to the next video. Next clip as well, or next scene. Another things as well. Did the same thing here. Push, pull, and another as well. This is when we took off everything and we basically replaced it from here to there. So after that, another example, another push. Well, not push. We'll just go for a pull as well. And obviously, all of this was just last week, but also we're working on this rim as well. So we're also multitasking a lot, but also this was all cutted. So even as well, the socket had eventually did get cut that last week, or no, 2 weeks ago if you want to say. And no, last week. It was last week. I changed my mind. Oh, well, I'm literally I'm drowned with no water, so I'm trying to get this fast and quick. But also, if you see, socket has been cut, other pieces have been cut. This right here with this L has been cut as well. But here's the piece that we cut it off from the rear end from that police cruiser, and that was our plan. I think pretty much because this bended me. It was a strong piece of metal, and we just don't want to. We just didn't want to use a lot of time to take that thing and bend it and try to do what the best I can to do the same thing. So what we just did was just cut those two pillars and put these other pillars from the Dodge Charger and basically just slap them in there. Of course, all this mostly this some of them will work and some are just some different stuff. Of course, that we might remove because some of the cable harness and wire harnesses are still in the car as well. But also, essentially, all this stuff just different. And this latch works as well. We used the latch for to put the replacement trunklet that we basically reframed back in today, and it looks really perfect as well. But also here it is. Here's the things that you guys been waiting for. Is basically uh, reframing and basically doing some tiny adjustments to see what some things that see if there's any gaps or anything that we have to cut or do some minor touches as well. But this is the one time before we did a lot the welding. This was Friday that no, it was a Thursday. So this Thursday was last Thursday was basically pretty much using a jack with just a normal wooden board on the flat of this rear, and it's basically hitting the tub, the wheel tub here. It's just basically straightening out and balancing it, and see when we can get it right, so we can get the vice grips clipped in near the whole frame body of this charger, and then this one clipping in this one, so it can be intact. So we don't need to be worried about uh anything getting loose or anything will break or get something into it. So this is the right hand side. It looks perfect at this moment, but when we weld it, it looks even better. But this was just how it will look like when we'll be finished. And also this is the other side as well. And you can see this is what we did with the jack stand on this piece of board, wooden board here on top of the rear end of this cutted part. So that's what we did. And also just more pictures as well. And also what we did as well, as you can see, this whole tub, I think this tub has to be cut as well. That was the leftover here, so we cut this one off and basically used the tub from basically the other car as well to fully basically installation of the whole rear end of the back wall and the ends of the quarter panel as well. So, and to tune in of today, this is pretty much what we did. This is what we focused on today. There was already weld tax. I mean, not wheel tax. Weld tax already to get in placements, of course. The vice grips as well, connecting to the quarter panel, and also this is what I was explaining about the trunk lid. This is basically was the replacement. It was another Scat pack, of course, because it had the little bumblebee. If I get another picture here, but this is the little bumblebee, all that stuff. This is a different one, so I think this is the older model Scat pack, but still, it works still works as a replacement part. But also other things as well. This charger lettering. The other ones were pretty good. They're not scratched enough, but they're not scratched. But we could use both of them if we needed to. This is perfect. Tail lamps, everything. Backup camera with the little cover is good. Trunk look, of course, is good. Latch is good. This spoiler is gonna get replaced because this one has a little scratch on this left hand side and also a little bit on the right hand side. So we're gonna use the older trunk lid from this Scat pack car, because the other one looks pretty fine. It's just dirty because all the pollen and all this stuff that had been outside for a while. But also here's the other side as well. This piece of tape, this was we were doing a little bit of welds and also not trying to damage the thing. But obviously this is going to be really repainted, of course. But also we don't want to do more damage to it either. So this is what we did as well. The gap, I think we got everything under control now. We did some little bit of more. Oh, my headphones just turned off for some reason. And also there's some things that we did some little bit more minor adjustments as well, but I think we got this ready to go and ready done. We checked the latches, they look pretty good, and we'd use the emergency latch, which is use a little cable right here and just slide it in here so someone could just pull it out from this little vent area. But also here is when we did the welding. So this was the inner part of, because there's two metals, one outer and one inner. So this inner has to be welded in as well to get a good stable connection through with the frame as well. And this is what we did as well today. Mostly it was a lot of welding, a lot of metal flying around, of course. So this is I think this is the left hand side driver side of the charger. That's what we did today. And also this was just another top part as well. This wasn't welded yet, so we were not finished, quite not yet. But also there was some other things that we had to do welds. And this was another one, probably the right hand side. I believe so. This one, of course, we didn't do a lot of, but yeah, we just want a stable connection, of course. Also, this is the more the right hand side. Oh wait, no, that is the right hand side. Probably those the left hand side. I don't know. I just put these pictures on the folder. But mostly, of course, this tub. Also, the tub was getting connected as well. Some tacks here, from there, and also more tacks up here near the wheel welds, and also more tacks over here to get another way of seeing some other adjustments. See if everything looks good, and they look pretty much good. More tacks of the wheel with the tub. I think this one same as the other side and the other as well. We just basically covering with the outer metal as well that you will see a lot, and this would basically we just covered it up. Now it's basically just like a little lid that goes over it as well. So that's what pretty much what we did throughout this week. I mean throughout today, and that's pretty much all the pictures of today. There was more welding we did as well. We basically I think we covered all of this here, and also here on the tub and the wheel welds and outside of it. But I didn't took photos at the moment because mostly I just left the shop after that. But also, this is pretty much what is the update on this vehicle. Basically tomorrow there's gonna be some other things that we're doing, of course. More welding under the wheel tub as well, and also other adjustments we have to do as well. But also, pretty much we're almost about to get this car ready back on the road, of course. Getting it painted and basically finishing this car as well. But some other things as well in throughout this week is other cars that we're getting ready to do, or other cars that we're ready to work on. So I will make more videos about it. Maybe like mini series, or not like big rebuild series, or like mini series or medium series, of course. But also this is some other things you might see in the shop here and there, and also in this video and this channel. So hope you guys are doing hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. Did and also turn on notifications, because YouTube sometimes will give you a notification, so please do. But also anything else pretty much is that's it. We'll upload more videos about this, and also new cars. I mean, no new rebuilds as well throughout this week. So have you guys a great night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.